Hey, y'all. Gardner Koo here with Nacho, where he most definitely is not supposed to be. And I'm here to talk to you about the big lies that Big Bean has been telling you. So let's get started and go in depth on everything beans. So the one thing that gets passed around from gardener to gardener is that beans improve your soil. Beans have these special nodes on their roots that create home for bacteria. This bacteria pulls nitrogen out of the air and makes it available to the bean plant. So they say it adds nitrogen to the soil. Lies. Study after study out of farming universities have proved this to be utterly false. Beans only add nitrogen to the soil if you kill them before they flower. To repeat, if you're growing beans to get fresh or dry beans, you're harvesting all that nitrogen. If you want to add nitrogen to the soil, your best bet is clover. It produces the most and the quickest. Today I'm growing three types of bean. I'm growing two experimental, bush, soy, and peanut. When looking at green bean seeds, you will usually see it either called bush or pole. Ignore the pole beans. They take up valuable trellis space that you could be using for cucumbers, for melons, and take a lot longer to get to harvest. Bush beans are powerhouses. They spitting out more beans than you know what to do with in a really short period of time. If you're wondering what types to get, all I can say is go Italian and only Italian. Sorry, husband. They are the best, the tastiest, and the prettiest. I recommend the yellow Capitano and the deep purple Romano Perpiat from Territorial Seeds. Also, quick shout out to the Spanish Musica bean. That one is my friend Caruja's favorite. She would also want me to tell you she loves pole beans because in her later years it's been a little harder to lean down. But that's why I have raised beds. The other type of bean you will see are soybeans and peanuts. Now, I won't lie, these probably won't work in my zone. Peanuts need a crazy amount of heat, and I live in the same heat zone as Juneau, Alaska. And soybeans are pretty similar. The reason I'm trying these is because I got the seeds from the now defunct Fruition Seeds. And they've been selecting these seeds in northern New York for many years. Another thing in my favor is I have an extremely long growing season because I'm in USDA zone 10B, just like San Diego. This means it doesn't get very cold here at all, and I get the weird occurrence of harvesting all my chilies from September through March. Winter chilies are not words that should go together, ever. So I want to urge you to experiment in your garden because that is what it makes it so much fun. So when you're planting beans, you also want to plant seeds at the same time. This way, when your original plants are just finishing up, you have a new crop just starting. Plant the shorter peanuts and bush beans in the front of the bed while planting the taller soybeans in the back so they don't shade out their brothers. When planting the seeds, you can also add an inoculant, which is just that nitrogen bacteria we were talking about up at the top. This speeds up growth and increases the harvest. The beans will naturally attract this bacteria, but the inoculant just speeds it up a ton. Don't worry if you don't have it, you will still get a large harvest. Plant beans in rich soil with full sun and regular water. Plant a little shyly at first, you'll be shocked by just how much these little plants can produce. I've been swimming in beans so many times, like zucchini, there comes a point when your so-called friends stop returning your calls. Here are some Italian flat beans from last year, and they have the most beany flavor, they're easy to cook, and often didn't make it into the house. As you can see, they also freeze really well. Okay, chef friends, don't listen, but a great way to make these, okay, the easiest, honestly, the laziest way to make these is to trim the ends and then cut them in half and then put them on a microwave safe plate. You want to season them with a drizzle of olive oil, a big pinch of salt, and some grinds of black pepper. Put a wet paper towel over them and then microwave the beans for 2 minutes. You'll probably have to adjust the time for your microwave. It's pure heaven. They're also great to dip in ranch or hummus. So hit like and subscribe and start growing yourself some beans today. I'm Gardner Koo, Nacho sleeping, and if you don't hear from me again, you know who to blame.